I think that it's very important for me to do this video because I have seen a few people with Behcet's disease, and in each case they got much better and did very well in spite of the conventional medical wisdom that it's not very treatable. And if you've never heard of Behcet's disease, that's to be expected. So stay tuned and I will explain everything. Hi, I'm Dr. Stephen Wangen, the founder and medical director of the IBS Treatment Center. IBS is often a component of a little known and rarely discussed condition called Behcet's disease. Not many people have it, fortunately, but if you or someone you know does, then this video is for you. If you know about Behcet's, then you know that it's a rare condition that causes chronic inflammation of the blood vessels, and that leads to mouth sores, genital sores, skin rashes and lesions, eye inflammation, digestive problems such as IBS, and even joint inflammation. Now, what does all of that have in common? It's all about inflammation. And if you've watched my videos, especially my series on inflammation, then you know that I'm very keen on understanding and treating the underlying causes of inflammation. And if you haven't seen them, then I really encourage you to look for them, and you can see the links below in the description of this video. Now, although you may think of me as an IBS expert, the issue of inflammation is at the root of nearly all disease and all issues related to health, including digestive problems. And over the years, my focus on inflammation has given me the opportunity to help a lot of people who not only suffer from IBS and digestive problems, but suffer from a variety of inflammatory conditions, including Behcet's disease. Now, there are a lot of causes or potential causes of inflammation, and finding them requires detective work. But what this means is that there is more than one trigger for Behcet's disease. And I've found that the key to helping people solve this condition is to do the work required to figure out what the inflammatory triggers are in each individual case, and not just treat them with anti-inflammatories or try to suppress the inflammation. Now, the patients with Behcet's that I've had the opportunity to work with have responded amazingly well, even better than I could have actually imagined. When I saw my first Behcet's patient nearly 20 years ago, I had to look it up because it's so rare that I had never seen it before. Now, after reading about it, I thought that it would really be a long shot if I would be able to help this person. And what I learned working with Behcet's and this patient surprised both of us. She originally came to me to work on the IBS component of her Behcet's. And that's not the only thing, however, that got better. That got all better, but she got all better. Her inflammation went away, her ulcers disappeared, her energy improved, and she returned to normal health and moved on in her life. And months later, she even reached out to me to tell me how well she was doing. In fact, here she is in her own words.
I had irritable bowel syndrome symptoms, having to stay home from work because I was doubled over in stomach pain. I was embarrassed to go out with friends because I couldn't eat without feeling so full and bloated and gassy and uncomfortable. So I didn't. Within 2 weeks of starting this, I could tell that my energy doubled. I mean, it was amazing to me. Getting out of bed wasn't agonizing and a fight every morning. And coming home at 4 o'clock, I still had energy to take my dog on a walk or to go to the grocery store or to cook dinner and grade some papers. The IBS Treatment Center is freedom to live your life the way you always dreamed you wanted to.
Now, that was when I learned that Behcet's was treatable and that patients should expect more than the current standard of care for Behcet's disease. And since then, I've had the opportunity to work with some other Behcet's patients, and I've seen the same thing. So I know this isn't just a one-off. But I also know it's really hard to believe because a lot of experts have told you the complete opposite of what I'm telling you right now, right? They've told you that it can't be cured. But it wasn't an accident or a coincidence that these people got better. It was about finding and treating the cause of their inflammation, which is very similar to finding and treating the cause of digestive problems. Unfortunately, these are things that the conventional medical system is really bad at doing. They're fantastic at treating symptoms, right? But not so good at finding the cause of the problem. Now, if you or someone you know has Behcets disease or just has the combination of symptoms that I've already mentioned, please reach out to us for more help. We work with people all over the US and most of the world via telemedicine, and we'd love to help you too. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more useful information about solving challenging health problems. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the best of health.